We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The defendant in this case was pretty upset when she found pictures of the plaintiff with another woman. She admits to breaking a couple of picture frames, but not to the extensive damage the plaintiff is claiming. Let's take a look.
Now, do you have any sense of proportion at all? You had a felony looking at you. You were not exactly what I call a person who was behaving in a chaste fashion. You bring in new boyfriend. Did you not realize new boyfriend was going to hear about your threesomes?
The things you do to get somebody that you won't do to keep them. That's what
He
I
didn't
used
want
to
to
get them
keep you.
because I wanted them.
Nope.
He drives a taxi in New York. He's got in the Bronx. He's got lots of people he can meet. All the little fine, tender honeys that jump in and out of the cab. He's a single man. He's got his own apartment. He makes decent money. He doesn't need to be dealing with you running around sleeping with somebody up in the mail room at your job.
What proof does he have?
And you got him wanting to marry you. Oh, you running game too?
Oh, can we get a birth? Can we get a paternity test? Can we do a DNA test now? Can we do one now?
To the thing, your cross complaint. This was not false arrest. You have testified in here essentially to each and every element necessary to constitute the crime that you got charged with. So that's certainly not false arrest when out of your own mouth you established the case. So how can you say he's liable to you for false arrest? And by what you put in your complaint, to make a long story short, apparently you two had a joint bank account. So what happens is you say you got a $600 incentive check from the U.S. government. What the records show is that $600 check was deposited in your joint account.
I have
now, at some later time,
signature.
there happened to have been a transfer out of that account of $600. He didn't convert your check. What he was trying to do is get his share of the rent.
Thank you.
So you hustled, you got a new fiance over here who's getting stuck with somebody else's 18-month-old child, and it may not be the child of the person he nominally thinks he's getting stuck with.
Who cares? I'm proud to be his papa.
Well, great.
You don't even know nothing about papa.
Oh, yes,
what kind of man are you, boy?
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't get your nose wide open, son. You get in all kinds of trick bags, and you need to look at this closely, because you just got with her. I wouldn't marry nobody, no one, unless you've been with them for long enough to find out, oh, I already get her. Get over it. Get over it.
17 years.
Get over it.
This is a good woman. And every time he brings her back to court to go against child support and visitation, you know what happens? She takes time off, I go with her, and who don't show up? Him.
You never went. Danny was there. Your brother was there the last time.
The last time, because that was the first time he ever showed up.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Don't act tough, bro.
I don't act tough. I'm just a man. I'll stand up for what I believe.
Well, it's good to take care of the youth in the community. Somebody needs to play man for this daddy. But hold on. It might be nice if we find out who the daddy really is.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Broken door, $83 you've established. 10 months unpaid rent.
Whatever. Who cares? Yeah. Who cares?
Now, here's what I'm going to do.
Not going to accomplish anything.
There's a thing called mitigation. You're entitled to $457.50 a month rental, but I'm going to do it for 4 months, so that totals out $1,830, plus the door is right there, $83, and I'm going to put $500 in on top of that for the punitive damages because she came in and she wrecked the place. So your net total recovery is going to be your cost plus $2,413.
And why am I not getting the full 10 months?
Because you have an obligation to engage in what they call mitigation. Mitigation means when somebody breaks the lease, you're supposed to make reasonable efforts to secure a replacement.
And this courtroom is now in recess. Go ahead and exit.
Well, maybe the defendant's definition of vandalism is different, according to her. Breaking some glass was just part of her exit strategy and no big deal. It's a big deal to the plaintiff. She's going to have to pay for that, and her counter is dismissed. We'll be right back. The judge tells both to get a paternity test and the defendant to pay for the damages she caused.
For information on future cases or to contact this court, check out our website at judgejoebrown.com.